Am I good on my hair front? Do I look bald?
Mm-hmm.
Bald? Oh my god.
What?
I asked myself that the other day when I got my hair cut. I go, is my hairline receding?
What'd they say?
No.
Oh.
But
Well,
she did say that
you're only
that
25.
the last time I got it cut, they used the thinners too harsh, and it made my hair look like it was thinning when it got long.
Oh,
It's unfortunate.
the joys of getting older.
He's
I will
almost a
not
quarter of a
be
life.
bald. I don't want to talk about it.
You're closer to the end.
Talk about
Ah,
it, about it.
shit. I can't believe it.
Everett has countdowns for all of you.
She goes, there's like a million birthdays in March.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of birthdays in March.
All the people she knows, I mean, 3 of them,
Yeah.
really important people in her life, fall in the same month. That's really funny.
Everybody's in March.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of leprechauns walking around here.
Just not her mom. That's fine.
I'm Easter this year. I'm a little Easter bunny this year.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. Every once in a while, I get an Easter.
Is Easter actually, like, on the day?
It's the day after.
Oh,
I used to hate that when I was little. You know, like, because it was like a holiday, you know? I can't imagine people who have Christmas birthdays. I feel for you.
Night-night.
I know.
Couldn't be me. I'd say change it legally. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Malibu Nights with your hosts, HB and Trashley. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, how is it? And me, Auntie. And we say,
Yeah.
Shorty got down.
Yeah.
I gotta say that
Come
part
and
too.
get me. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys should have seen me sliding across the bars on my knees. You know, I think that's why I have bad knees today.
Yeah.
Shoot, I wish I had been old enough to see that. Never saw that in my late 20s.
And that's why they pop now.
No, they're actually bone on bone.
That's good.
Yeah, I know. Youngest.
That's how it's supposed to be, right?
The doc, when I went in, he's like, you'd be too young to get a knee replacement. You'd be like my second youngest ever. I'm like, oh, okay. That was when I was 36. So now
Auntie says, I'm all about setting records.
I mean, blame it on Ursher.
Ursher, baby.
I would.
I know.
Shoot, what are you guys drinking over there?
Benjamin Boo Boo.
Well, Trashley came up with a little something.
A little Southern Charmer.
Oh, is that what we're calling it?
Yeah.
I like it.
So
Southern
right.
Charmer.
I know.
We got the vodka in mine.
Okay.
Auntie's just got water. And then we got these light iced tea, sugar-free little packs.
Okay.
And then some little lemon garnish.
Lemon wedge
Oh my
garnish.
gosh. I'm
gotta
so glad
try
I didn't
it.
go with mine. It would have been too similar to yours.
But here's the deal. This girl
I like
serves
the
it to me in a very fancy cup, which is great.
Ah,
But then she gives me a straw. Do you think Patricia would approve of this? No, she would
no,
not.
Miss Pat would not want that.
Miss Pat would not want a straw.
Mm-mm.
Well,
Mm-mm.
it's gonna stay in mine. I'll be the Catherine.
Oh, Oh, no.
I am more of a Patricia for sure.
Yeah. I just realized I forgot one part of my recipe. I'll be back.
I mean, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Don't do it in the mic. You get in trouble. No one wants to get in trouble by the sound guy.
Shit.
Okay.
Oh, he's back.
Thanks
Here we are.
Thanks for the
Oh my
warning.
Oh, jeez. I can't hear you. What are you saying to me?
I said thanks for the warning.
And we were talking
Okay.
shit about you.
What else is new, bitches? Okay. Well, we were talking about Miss Pat, which is a perfect segue into my beverage.
What do you got?
So Miss Pat has what she likes to call her medicine that Michael gets her.
Yeah.
Okay, and her recipe for her martini includes some beefeater gin.
Oh,
Okay. And she uses some vermouth,
We don't
which
say beefeater in front of Trashly.
oh no, is that when old Trixie comes
That
out?
was a tricks of some sort.
I was in a
Oh,
foreign country. I can't be responsible for anything.
It was bad.
Does this bring back any memories?
She got beefeatered for sure.
Oh no, I almost didn't do it, but I said I gotta be true to it.
I love it.
But I couldn't get any vermouth that was
Weird.
under the price of $30, so I said, I'm sorry, Miss Pat, I'm not doing it. That would be a $60 cocktail for H Boo Boo right now, and I don't need that.
Miss Pat is very bougie.
She is a bougie woman, and
Did
I
you-
also don't have a martini glass.
I'm like, did you get the bag so you can chop the pound the ice with the?
No, but I've got an ice bucket here.
No, you're kind of doing
I
it
know.
the Kathy Dennis way.
Well, I never said I was Miss Pat.
He's got a little bit of
We're all like Catherine.
okay.
This is a lot. Okay.
Which is also what I love about her too, is how she's like, I give 0.
So
Catherine?
I'm making Boo Boo's medicine today, not Miss Pat.
So it's a boo boo virgin.
Yeah.
Version.
So
not virgin.
it's just a lemon drop martini.
Without the vermouth.
Look at you. That's not
So-
even close to.
These two bitches.
It's a martini.
It is a martini in a Moscow
You have-
Mule
wait,
glass.
You're mixing gin with a lemon drop?
Yeah, it's a gin lemon drop.
What is that right
I
there?
don't think I would like that. It's supposed to be vodka, is it not? Okay, the drink. First of all, HB doesn't even like martinis. I guess he likes a foo-foo martini, let's call it. But that's not a Patricia martini. And then if you're going to do it and call it Patricia or anything close, where if you're bringing Patricia and Michael into this, make it like Michael.
It can be both. I looked it up.
What's it? What's that?
This is my lemon drop mix.
Where'd you get it?
The store.
Bougie Benji coming on out.
I mean,
We'll
it
just
kinda
call him Whitney.
looks like something you would get out of
You are kind of
southern.
wet.
It's like comes out of a southern grandma's basement. She had it fermenting for
I
a
like
little while.
it.
It
You're
looks
close to them too, so you shop in the
Yeah.
same areas.
You're probably gonna run
I
into one of
mean-
them.
How much is an ounce?
What
Or
you
how
got?
much is a shot? I
Let-
mean,
let me see. That's
Is
so.
it-
The bigger one is an ounce. The other side is a half. So when it asks
Oh.
for 1.5 ounce, you do both sides.
I was just gonna say, do 2 of the top.
well, it asks for 3 of these.
Oh, so,
you
do
get
4.
3 ounces.
He's gonna shake it.
Yeah, I got a shaker here.
It's gonna get real fancy.
I mean, how much time do we have for this podcast today?
Oh, jeez, guys. I'm sorry. You got somewhere to go? Oh,
Yeah,
my
I actually
gosh.
I could probably get you the bag with the ice sent to you by the time you get this done.
Well, God.
Get that beef.
do. Take a shot of it.
What were you having? Gin and tonics
Probably.
with the beef eater.
That was a smart idea during a pool day.
See,
Yeah.
and the year of the G&T is coming up for me, so
Oh boy.
we're
It's
getting
probably about
started.
my year. Well, no.
No, it's been.
Shit,
It's after Everett was born.
So beef eaters off for her, and then I had peach bellinis. Mm-mm.
That actually doesn't smell bad. I'm
Well, no,
actually
it's not
shocked.
bad. Gin and tonics are great.
Oh yeah, I love me a gin and tonic.
I don't. They taste like a pine tree.
You like Hendrix.
I like Hendrix gin with cucumber. I like the
Keep
cucumber
chopping it.
flavor. Yes.
Exactly. I need something else in there. I can't do straight
I'm not
tonic.
Tangeray
That's just.
at all. I don't like Beefeater either. So
Have you tried aviation?
I have not. I don't think.
Jesus Christ. Did we go to the bar for this?
We got a little butler, Michael.
Yes. Oh, Michael.
I know. I love him.
Why is he?
Do you know Michael?
Yes.
Yeah, you've met Michael. Okay.
I feel a little bit bad for him. I think that they might be having like
Whatever.
a thing.
Okay, I don't know what's happening.
No, they don't. It's like your best friend. Have you seen them? Did they go to McDonald's together?
Where?
McDonald's together? Oh God. The best.
I'm only on season 4.
I don't
My
remember what
usual
happened.
Michael.
I feel like they would have already gone.
But I've been like, it's in the background and I try to, triple task.
Anyways, what's the scuttlebutt today while you're making a
Well,
cocktail?
we haven't cheers.
Oh, sorry. Well,
You're fine.
he's
What the?
He's cooking like Breaking Bad over there. Cheers.
That's not enough in a beverage. Whatever. Okay, well, cheers.
Cheers. Well, you're drinking a lot of liquor.
It's actually pretty good. That's
Here's the deal.
ooh.
Don't you remember when you tried a martini at Dirty down in Vegas with us?
Oh.
I almost did that today, and I said,
I ended up with 2 because you were like,
Yeah.
no.
No,
I love a dirty.
They too, they're good.
Extra dirty.
Well, we'll go down to.
It was good actually where we got it too that time.
We'll go down to the bar after this and get one.
They make a mean dirty in Vegas.
If you want to join us, we'll let you bougie.
Anyways, what's the word on the street this week?
Well,
Anybody?
did you see Mauricio's recent Instagram story? About like social media, like staying out of my life.
Yeah, pack your bags or something.
I go, ooh.
Yeah, I have to maybe recant what I said last one. I think they might be headed towards the
And then how he's
DIVORC.
sharing. And selling Beverly?
Is it Buying Beverly?
Buying Beverly.
I've never watched it.
I haven't either. I just saw it on the social. How he's like, she told me to go see other people.
And she's saying that she didn't.
Has that reunion come out yet, or is it just a trailer?
Trailer.
For
No.
Beverly
Okay.
Hills, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes, by the time this is aired, yes, it will have been out.
Oh my
I
gosh,
am-
I saw the trailer.
When
Did not see
Kyle,
the reunion, obviously, because I don't watch it.
Yeah.
it felt like a breakup. I
Oh,
was sad.
sobbed. The finale sobbed.
And
Sobbed.
she was sad because she's like, I'm letting all these random people down.
It was awful.
And I'm like, I feel that.
Because a lot of people were like, I believed in true love until you guys broke up, blah, blah, blah. I mean, that's pretty heavy.
And Portia
no.
crying. I was like,
It made it too real for me,
yeah.
for them. I mean, I felt really bad for the whole sitch, but
I've just seen a lot of that recently about them again.
I know.
Ugh.
If you literally would have told me this a year ago, I would have been like, you're crazy. They're like the
In love.
closest. But I do see
Really?
what she's been through. Her friend committed suicide.
Oh,
I mean, her best friend.
She's changed.
And
was she on the show?
No.
Or he or
No, it was
they,
a she.
them?
She was on some
yeah,
episodes,
she was on a
but not.
couple, but it's a lot, and that changes you. I mean,
Yeah.
death changes a person, and she stopped drinking because she was depressed.
Wow.
She got healthier, so then when he's still drinking, like, I'm sure there was a lot, but supposedly he did something really bad.
He did? Doesn't surprise me.
Oh.
I've seen on these, Instagram accounts or whatever that I follow that there's like a love child.
A
Somebody
love
else.
child?
I mean,
I
haven't.
will cancel a guy.
I haven't
will.
gone deeper into these rumors, and that's what I know them to be at this point.
I should have a Team
But-
Kyle shirt.
I love Kyle.
I do too.
I think she's been through some stuff.
And like one of her sisters likes her, and then they don't, and then they do, and now they're all liking each other, and then they hate each other. Not invited to the niece's wedding. Like, That's sad.
I feel like Kyle's the most real of them all.
Uh-huh.
Anyways.
That's just my most recent. And Wendy Williams.
Wendy.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Wendy.
Are you watching it?
I haven't watched it. I will.
I don't know
I
much
don't have
about
Lifetime, so I can't watch it, I don't think.
Well,
You
we
what?
know we know Trashly has a Lifetime.
her. I do
Oh,
have
that's
the
true.
life. Well, no. It's on Friendly.
Yeah, can't you go?
Yeah. You
So,
could
yeah.
sign in there if you needed to see it, Boo Boo.
I've been wanting to. I've heard it's so sad though, and they're like, why would they release this? Because some of the stuff is just like
She drank a whole
making
bottle.
her look bad, and
Yeah, I feel like it was a bit of spite from the people that did it, but I don't know much more about her.
Who is she?
Yeah.
Like, what's her story, I guess?
she's got
Was
what is it?
Talk show?
Dementia. Oh yeah, she had a
Sorry.
talk show, the Wendy Williams show,
Yeah, a lot of people
for
like
like
her.
years. I mean, she's very memeable, and she tells it like it is. And then she went missing. Essentially, was put under a conservatorship or guardianship or whatever it's called there.
But
And
not by her family. It's like by lawyers or by her manager or something, right?
yeah, so like her son hasn't seen her or talked to her, doesn't know where she's at, like crazy stuff.
I'll tell you this much. Nobody's putting me under conservatorship ever.
Oh,
Never.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put you under one.
Take me out first.
it's really
Nobody's
crazy.
gonna control my life like Britt and
Yeah.
Wendy. Who else?
Very sad.
Amanda
It's
Bynes.
just sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
I don't like it.
Also, this past week, the SAG Awards,
Oh, some
with-
good stuff came out of that.
tons of reunions
Yeah.
and fun moments from the Screen Actors Guild. I mean, you got Devil Wears Prada reunion.
Yep.
That was fun. Breaking Bad cast reunited. There were quite a few reunions, if I remember right.
That was cool.
But yeah, it was cool. Robert Downey Jr., he was up there. He's still, what did he say? He said something like, unlike my fellow nominees, I will never get sick of hearing my own voice.
That's great.
I love him.
Barbara got an award.
Babs.
Babs.
Oh my gosh, I didn't
What's
watch
she
those.
doing over there?
I didn't either. I just watched clips.
Oh, I've seen
It
clips.
was on
but I think I know.
Netflix.
Yeah, it's the more I see the clips, I'm like,
Oh, Hunter.
yeah, I
Boo Boo, look.
took a page out of old Trashly's.
Oh,
I was clean and I needed something to do.
You know, that
Oh.
won't go to my head at all.
Yeah, I see it expanding over there.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Kyle.
Goodbye, Kyle.
Goodness. Yeah, but it was cool to see Modern Family, Devil Wears Prada, Lord of the Rings, like all of these big cult classic casts come back together, and
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean that's all I saw from that. I feel like there was another award show this week as well. And what's her name? She was from SNL. She hosted.
Oh, I don't know.
Odd. What's her name? Oh, I don't remember, but it was funny. She goes, "I've never hosted an award show before, so I think we start with maybe some roasts." And she's like, "Natalie Portman's here, you stupid bitch,"
Oh.
and just starts calling everyone a stupid bitch.
Oh, I don't know about this one.
Oh, it was funny.
But you don't
I
remember
don't-
what the award show was? Or what the name was?
80 Bryant
Oh,
was
80.
the host.
Okay.
Auntie doesn't like her.
No, I like her. I liked
Oh.
80.
Oh.
I miss the old ones like
The
that.
The Spirit Awards is what it was.
Never heard of them.
Oh, me neither, but
What's it like all about the haunted spirits?
what did you say to me? No. Come on now.
Night night.
Auntie, what do you have for some buzz?
Well, I
Some
didn't
scuttle.
update on this, but this is
Oh,
why I looked at my phone. There's a couple new casting shows coming out. is what I
Casting
hear.
shows.
Like they're casting for people. One called Vacation House,
Oh,
and then one about water park lifeguards or something.
interesting. That's a good one.
I could be on
That's
that.
a good one.
I mean, you think of like lifeguards, and I think you were one, and I remember, I mean, it was just about getting a tan, essentially, for you guys, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I took my job very seriously. I didn't sit out there like this, like some people. I worked with.
There was a few people that makes me
And
think
flip.
of that. Yeah.
Right,
So
this and that.
I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. It's cool.
I
You
like
know.
that.
And then, I just like to see different shows. So I'm wondering if some of these ones are coming to kind of like have they reached their peak, you know?
Interesting. And these are both Bravo shows?
You know, they're advertised on this Bravo account that I follow, so I don't know if
Okay.
it's made by producers. You know,
Interesting.
because there are a lot of different companies produce different like Bravo shows. So
Yeah.
I don't know if they
Interesting.
pitch it and try to do something about it, but
I feel like the lifeguard one could be interesting. But like, what's the age group? I feel like when I think of lifeguards, I think of like fresh out of high school or in high school or
valid. So I don't know what that would be.
I mean, I did
Teen
it
Mom 3.
mid-20s.
I mean,
It was a
Yeah,
good
Valid.
summer job. I was teaching
It's a good summer job for college kids
and
and
then did
stuff.
my
Yeah.
summer.
Yeah.
So
yeah, no, that's valid. And then the only other thing I have was my boy Keith was back
Ah.
on Dateline. I had a Friday with Keith.
how'd he look?
He looked good. It was a majority of it was from like a past case, one that was like from '96. Really sad case. So they had an update. A guy was in jail for 20 years and he didn't commit the crime.
Of course he
Oh,
didn't.
And then he got exonerated. They found the actual guy with this brilliant genealogy lady. Finally, 20 some years later, and the
That's
funny part is
crazy.
her mother fought to get this guy out because she was like, he got interrogated by the police wrong. Like he had confessed because they like kept beating it into him that he had done it.
Oh my God. So
Like,
even
they-
like the victim's mom is like, he didn't do it.
I was bawling.
You
It
can't
was-
get
That's
26
horrible.
years back.
Well, then get this.
Oh.
So he
Oh,
gets out, and he obviously he gets money for wrongful all this stuff because they found
Yeah.
the guy that had been living for
Gave her
whatever.
the
There was a
money.
neighbor right across the street, so he got the money. Him and his wife broke up because he had married and blah blah blah. She died in a car accident in a brand new Corvette that they had bought.
Oh.
And then 6 months later, Keith is talking to this guy and is like, I hope, we don't do an interview like this again. Like, you need to live your life, blah, blah, blah. And
Yeah.
this was the update. And because Keith had been like, it's kind of like a Greek tragedy right before the end. Because he's like, do you think this story's over? No, it's not,
Oh.
how Keith does Keith. And
Oh.
he died in Vegas.
Doing what?
No.
I'm assuming, it was bougie, whatever, doing his thing, but
He just got out of jail. He was partying. He's a free man.
well, right, but it was like a year or so after. I don't know exact timeline, but maybe 2 years. But
OD.
word was that he tripped and
Oh,
hit his
no.
head, right? And then what it ended with was Las Vegas Police Department is considering it a homicide, and someone knocked him on the head, blunt force trauma he died from. So now it's an investigation. He's dead. I
Oh,
mean, you couldn't have. I can usually call who did something right away. This
that's
one,
a damn movie.
This one was a web of, and it was a Greek tragedy. I mean,
That's so sad.
it was so sad.
Poor fella.
Ah.
Keith looked good in the one part that I saw, but I guess it would have been filmed in September of 2023, so that was before Matthew died, right?
Poor Matthew.
I
Poor
know.
Keith.
But he
All of
had
it.
some good. I can't remember the one, but one of them was he was talking about the guy lying, and he's like, he lied like a sidewalk. And I'm like, that's a good one, Keith.
Oh, good you go, Keith.
I know. He's just
Just
his little
putting them out
quips.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Shoot.
I don't remember the other one. I wrote it in my phone, so I'll have to see if I can remember it.
We'll probably talk about these at a later date, but I've been on a doc kick. I've watched 2 Brian Koberger docs, and I've watched 1 Delphi
Oh,
doc.
you got a Delphi. I can't remember. Was it Delphi or P?
Delphi.
Okay.
And I remember watching the stories on your chick's Insta that one time, so I knew the story better than I thought I did, but
Sad.
I
I think we do another true crime talk, because I've been watching a lot of docs too. Like, I've probably watched 4 since we've chatted about that.
I think I've watched 3 or 4, so I think it makes sense to do a little.
All I've been doing
Trashley's
is
been preoccupied with today's topic. But yeah.
I have one more thing before you guys. You tell me when I can go.
You're good.
Okay, my favorite girl, you know Katie? Floaty? How do you say her name?
Floody?
Did you see her story?
No, I don't follow a lot of these people.
Oh, I do. I had to follow her because I love her.
I gotta keep my ratio.
Yeah, she doesn't care about her ratio.
Yeah, I don't. I need to know them. I had to follow Cam too because I love her.
Oh, she's so cute.
Anyways, a lot of the questions she was getting was, will you be on Winter House, Summer House, any more of those? She's not against it, but probably not Summer House because she doesn't live in New York.
Yeah.
But she's like, I'd love to go to the Hamptons and party. Maybe she's going to make an appearance.
No way.
But that, you don't think
It's already filmed.
Well, next time.
Oh.
But then she, below deck, down under, she's like, I'd go on there. I know Captain Jason.
He's like the most eligible bachelor on
So they'd be kind of cute, yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone wants
trying
a
to
piece
bang
of
him.
Jason.
Yeah, so
Everyone was trying to hook up with him in Bravo.
BravoCon. Yeah.
All on him. They wanted to hook up.
Anyway, so
there were several
she's cute.
people.
I like Katie.
Me too.
I do too. She's adorable.
Good. So that was my last. I just saw that today. I was like, oh, or last night.
So last thing I'm going to bring up then that's going to lead us into Southern Charm that I just watched. This was actually one of the first filmings we did that I said I had watched something that I was going to bring up, remember? And you guys were like, what is it? And I'm like, I'll tell you next episode. And now we're 3 episodes later. It's called Forever Summer.
Oh, you were actually going to tell us something.
Yeah.
Oh.
So but this actually worked out better because it's from the creators of Southern Charm.
So this is a show.
Oh, Whitney?
I didn't actually look up to see who the creators were, but it just said on the title, said from the creators of Southern Charm. It's called Forever Summer. I think it was on Amazon Prime.
Oh, it's out.
A movie or?
It's like a show. They're trying to do like so it's a season. I watched it all. Fine. Young people. They're in the Hamptons. One of the kids' name is Hunter.
Oh.
And he looks like, and I'll send you the picture so you can toss it up.
Okay.
But he's just a
douche.
Just a bro. Like just a dude.
They all are.
No, this one is like he's the guy that like a guy is talking to his girlfriend and he's like, oh, I'm gonna knock your front teeth out. And it's just like, and that's all he says. Like, I'm gonna slap your teeth. I can't remember his thing, and I'm like, what does she see in this guy? But then I'm like, why did I see in some of the people that I dated? So I can't judge in these 20s, right?
Shit.
But he's sitting on his damn couch because he's a surfer, and he's wearing a robe, and I'm like, who does he look like? He looks like somebody. So I'll send the picture. But it's freaking Will Ferrell off of Old School.
Oh my God.
Side by side because I'm like, I am invested in this. And he is like, I'm like, this is gotta be what he's going for. When he's like, Ma! Meatloaf!
Meatloaf.
I don't know what she's doing. And that's what he reminds me of.
Oh my God, that's
so
great.
I'm hoping that's what he was going for because he does it well. Anyways, so I don't
I
know.
love
They
it.
use like the bussin' term and what's good and,
This be bussin'.
and let's go. I'm
Bussin',
like,
bussin'.
I used to think I'd be up to date on all the slang in kids' lives.
Sus. But
Uh-uh.
let's go.
You got that gat.
Oh,
Started
man.
with
Night.
Big Brother, no? Got Casey
What?
that always said it. Let's go.
Oh, I hate
I
that.
mean, I
Shutty
feel like Let's
Five.
Go has been a thing for a while, but
I can't stand it.
I can't either.
bussin' is annoying. I
Oh,
don't like
man.
bussin'.
And sus.
So interesting. It's not.
Sus I like.
I don't know if it's worth a watch. It's a very mindless watch.
I can quadruple task, maybe?
Yeah, you probably could on this one. But
Hunter, mm.
anyways, I thought I'd bring it up because we were talking about Southern Charm and made sense.
I like it.
So Southern Charm,
Cool. Oh,
we all have
these.
started. Where are we all at with Southern Charm?
Season 4. Episode, like it started with Landon and Thomas.
That's okay. Season 4. Where are you at, HB?
Oh, 5 maybe? Episode 5?
I am almost done with season 7.
Okay. And I'm fully caught up. It's on season 9, just ended, I believe.
Yeah.
So
I think I'm on season 7.
I mean,
Because
you
the
just-
COVID season was 6.
Yeah, I don't. I honestly, you guys are gonna bring me back to some of the older times because I was done with Southern Charm a long while ago. You know, because
Of course she was.
Southern Charm, my boys Austin and Craig would pop into Summer House every once in a while. I don't think Shep ever got up there, did he? Summer
Nope.
House.
Sheppy.
I know.
He's a little hoe for
Nice.
Had a
show.
big crush on Shep right away, and then the
Nice.
more
Nice.
Sheppy Rose.
Jesus.
Austin too, and these guys are both like they just get a bad rap on this show.
Austin
'Cause
just
they're
showed up
awful.
in season 4.
Okay, yeah.
He just came this season. So I've been waiting.
Oh God, she hasn't even seen like the goods on Austin
no,
yet.
Everett's like,
he gets ripped apart.
are you watching Summer House without me? And I'm like, mm-mm.
Oh my god,
She recognizes Craig and Austin.
she's funny.
Uh,
So the two that have been on here the longest are who? Can you guys name them?
Shep and Craig.
Yeah, they've been on every single season.
Well, there's somebody that's on like the front, like, you know, when you go to it, very gray hair. And I'm like, who is it? I can't.
Shep.
Is that Shep?
Yeah, he's
Wow.
old. Don't you
Yeah.
ever? Here's what I do, and you guys might.
I
I
creep.
think I'm weird, but
No,
any
I
show
don't.
I watch, I'm like, where are they now? Who are they with? What
I
are
go
they
and I
doing?
look at their Instagrams instantly.
Did have to know about Catherine and Thomas because I'm like, this too
Oh,
much for me. I can't. He's gross.
So Catherine comes on in season. She's a friend of in the first one, and then she's
yeah,
second
she's like at a
season,
she's
party in
now
the first
the
one.
4th, she's coming out of drug.
Oh, she's
She's been doing drug tests.
She's had a rough go.
Oh.
Which I feel bad. Her kids got taken from her. So Hunter,
Rough go.
I see where you say I feel bad for her a little bit, and I do.
There's
I did.
just moments that I just like. You could just tell that she is like screaming for attention and help.
Acceptance and love.
Yeah, like just
Like-
screaming for all this stuff, and then she's just getting pummeled by everybody, and then that causes her to react because she's very reactionary. Like she blows up, and then crazy Catherine comes out,
Mhm.
and everybody's like, "See,
I think
She's
that's kind of like a
crazy.
Scandal thing. You know, you just
Yeah.
get beat to the pulp on some of this stuff. You don't take accountability because she doesn't take accountability a lot.
no."
You know?
But I will say, I think I can't handle Landon more than her though.
Oof.
Landon
Oh.
is nice.
we go, oof.
So because you asked about it right away, and I was like, just wait. And because she's
Yeah.
fine right away, right? You're like,
She is, and
oh,
I'm like,
okay.
Her
I'm
and
kind of
Shep.
like, oh, I want to like her.
Shep dodged a bullet.
She's
If I see this
Oh,
face
Shep.
one more
face?
time,
Oh, Yeah.
Yeah, keep squinting, honey.
That's why she's got wrinkles at the
Jesus.
age of 35, 36.
Oh my God. And like when she's like smiling like that, but she's saying something that's totally like out of pocket and mean, and she's got that smile, you're like, oh, you're a scary bitch.
Yeah,
And
she's
like
a little
Yeah.
scary.
saying she invited Catherine, but she didn't, and like throwing
Yeah,
that
and
party
getting
for Chef
called
with no
out.
booze. I just
Getting
Yeah.
called out for lying about it. Like,
I
I
night
made a
night.
lot of cringy faces with her, like,
Yeah.
don't do it, don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
and her voice, Catherine calling her a dolphin. I see it, I hear it. You're a kindergartner.
Oh my God. You sound like a dolphin.
Yeah.
I mean, Catherine does drop some truth bombs, which I appreciate. Like, sometimes she just doesn't do it in the right time. But that's
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I appreciate her sometimes. Other times I'm like, Catherine,
She's
what are you doing?
still on it.
You
No.
crazy.
She's not. So, and I don't miss her.
She's not on it?
No, she's not anymore. I don't think either of you are there yet. So, you'll.
Oh, I thought she was in the cover picture for the new season.
She might be, but she's not on it.
At all.
No, I don't think she was on it last year either. I don't remember when she
It's Landon.
stopped. Oh wait, I have it right here. Jesus, right in front of you, Tanya.
Because I know she's still friends with Austin and Shep and everyone.
So it looks like she
posted
was
with
either up to 8. Oh, so she might have been up to 8, and then just wasn't on 9. It was either 7 or 8. She's off.
them. Okay.
So.
Oh yeah, she's not on 9. So
Huh?
she's not on the
No,
9
I
poster.
know this
She's
for
on the
sure.
8.
When does
Yeah.
Landon
That's-
leave?
Landon is only on for.
She's only on like 2 seasons,
Thank
I think.
God.
Yeah, she's only on 3 seasons. It looks like 2 to 4, 2, 3, 4. So you should be done with her here.
Almost
after,
done.
Yeah. The one who I have 2 that I really miss. Are on Southern Charm. Can you guess who they are?
I don't know who's gone
That's
yet.
valid. You don't. Yeah, I don't think Hunter does either.
Do we
actually.
spoil it? Cameron's gone.
Aw,
Yeah,
that
Cameron.
is sad. I love her.
And do you know the other one I would say? I don't know if she's still on for you
Who
either,
else is
actually.
Gone. God, I'm trying to think of who's on this show now.
If
I
you're
can
on
only think of like
7,
the names.
If you're on 7,
Yeah.
she's gone. The one
Another
that.
Blondie, but I didn't like her.
Ooh.
I don't know her name. She wasn't very impressionable.
Oh.
And you liked this girl.
Oh yeah, she's been on since you've been watching.
What's her name? I can't remember.
Chelsea?
Who?
Chelsea Meissner? She's adorable. She's
She's
Cam's
the friend of
Cam.
Oh,
Cam, and
Chelsea.
Shep likes her.
Yes.
I think I like her. I just
Chelsea.
didn't know.
I forgot about Chelsea. Why did she leave?
I think they just kind of wanted to get out of the limelight in that. I mean, I think this is a very toxic industry to be in. I can't.
They left like the same exact time, I feel like.
Yeah, Cam
Almost.
was done.
She might have
and,
stuck around.
I think she stuck around for one more season on her own. Because then you get
Yeah.
Crazy Ashley with Thomas.
Oh my God.
Is he still on the damn
Oh.
show?
No.
Courtney.
Oh, good.
Courtney.
What's her name? Sorry.
Who?
What's
Chelsea?
the girl we were? Chelsea. Chelsea.
Chelsea's so.
Chelsea.
Oh my God, yeah, when Ashley was.
Chelsea.
What? Actually, it looks like Cam and her were off at the same time.
I was
like
gonna
Cam.
say, because like there was a lot of drama right around the time that they were like, I'm out.
7, 8, 9. So yeah, it's
Shoot.
interesting. I don't know. It's a funny
Well,
little game.
I texted her last night because I'm like, Cam was on the Real World?
Oh, yeah.
I remember her.
Yeah.
Like, weird. And
Yeah.
I just, the one thing I didn't appreciate of her, but I did, is when Catherine called her and tried to reach out, but she's like, I don't have time for this. I wish she would have just.
There were a few moments early on, and I think it was mainly with the whole Catherine thing where I was kind of like, oh, you're not being a very good friend right now, Cameron. But she won me over again because there was a moment where I'm like, ooh,
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that. But
Yeah.
she won me over again. She's definitely up there for people that I actually enjoy on this show.
Yeah, I like her. Craig trying to find his spot in life.
Oh my
and it's weird
God.
that he's like in love with Naomi right now.
I know, right?
But I
Oh,
know who
don't
he's
even
with.
talk to me about her. That
You don't like her?
He doesn't like Naomi.
Oh.
I can't stand that.
The promise ring that she got.
I didn't like. Is he sewing yet?
Who?
Is he sewing yet?
Sewing?
Okay, so no. But she makes fun of him.
What's wrong with my sewing?
And it made me really. That's the first time I was like, oh, I don't think I like Naomi.
He made fun of her? Or she made fun of him?
She made fun of him.
She was good up until that point.
I
was the same way.
And I mean, I kind of liked her when she came back, but just that kind of
really
muddied
like
the water
when
for
she
me. You'll see it.
Like when she left and then came back. You mean?
Yeah. When she came back, I was like, okay, but like her and Craig were still hanging out.
What?
Even
the
before,
hell?
when
right?
Paige and him were like just starting.
I remember
that
him talking
bugged
to
me
another
a lot.
girl, but
I mean, hey, I had one of those. You just can't let it go.
It's weird now.
But you're with Paige.
Looking at Winter House,
yeah,
and hearing them talk about these people, and I'm starting to all connect it.
You will.
I couldn't stand Craig. I couldn't stand him at all because of Winter House and the little bit of Summer House that he was on. And I love him.
He's the top guy now.
I like him.
And I did like
100%.
him always, but he's just stand up now. And
I just
the
love him.
last reunion with Shep, I mean, Shep's going through some stitch after BravoCon.
Oh, no. What did he do?
Just drinking. He got blackout drunk every night. And so there was some talks at the last reunion that Craig was like, I'm going to let you fall off this cliff. I have to create a boundary now as a friend. So, I mean, that's something that you wouldn't expect from Craig, right? Back then, I mean, just how he's grown is pretty cool to see.
I think
in the season that I'm in, he's trying to do that.
Yeah, and
he's trying to, like, he's saying to Shep, you haven't been a good friend to me. Like,
Craig's he is a good friend. He's a very good friend. You want those people in your life.
He is ride or die. I mean, Catherine's a prime example of that. When he ends up being friends with Catherine, like, he will
the underdog,
ride and die. Yeah.
And I didn't really understand it, but I did, and you didn't, and I don't know. Who do you guys like as a guy, like, in the seasons you're in right now? Like, who's your favorite guy?
Craig.
Craig.
Old Craigie.
Or, I mean...
Okay, I like that. How about Whitney? Do we like Whitney?
He just is his mommy's little...
He creeps me out. I have never liked Whit.
I do. I think he's like an old soul and just is not understood.
I don't not like
him. I also can't stand when him and Shep are together.
Why?
They just team up on my boy Craig.
I think he wants to be like Shep.
Yeah.
A little bit like when they went to see Craig's parents and Craig didn't have his job.
Oh, nay, not your place, bro.
Before. Tried to be a good friend, but yet wasn't a good friend.
I don't know. I do like Whitney. I
feel like
I think in the Southern culture, it's you have to be there for your parents.
Well, his mom is Patricia, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's a producer. Pat. He's an executive producer of Southern
He created
Charm.
the show.
Oh, really?
Yes. And so that's why he was on it, and then he stopped after like full time after the third season, I think.
Yeah, and then he just pops in a few episodes.
Yeah. Thomas, I didn't like how they were friends with him. He's gross.
That's going to be a whole thing.
Yeah, our buddy Thomas. I don't know about
him. He's ick. 3 kids
But before we get off of Whitney.
Yeah, sorry.
I think I texted you, Tanya, when I first was watching, and I'm like, do you think Whitney is, like, purposefully starting random things of drama for the TV show? Because that's what it felt like to me. Like, he would just bring something up or, like, start something over here, watch it explode, and, like, step back.
It's a TV show, and he's a creator and producer, so that wouldn't be too far off base. What did you learn in film school? That you have got to create a little bit of drama.
Never be on reality TV.
Well, that's a truth bomb.
Shoot, sign me up. I'd go on it.
Do it.
I would.
I mean, after watching people like Catherine go through what they've gone through, I don't know.
You go through the ringer.
Yeah, it's
being a reality show star or whatever
Talk
they call
about
them.
cancellation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Falling from the D list is still a nice high fall.
It's scary. But
Shoot.
I don't know.
But yes, Thomas Ravenel,
Ugh.
the Ravenel Bridge.
I know. Every time, actually, there's one in Savannah that looks like that bridge.
Yeah, but like how many times I've gone over that bridge too, and like just didn't even. And then I'm watching the show, I go, huh?
Is it?
It's named after this dude?
Is the one in Savannah named? Is it the same bridge? No.
No,
It's
that's a
different, yeah.
different one.
Yeah. Okay. But anyways,
But it is very similar. It's like super high, super long.
It
You're
just looks
driving
similar, yeah.
forever.
You need to is this in Charleston? Drive your ass down there and go see these people.
What do you mean?
Get in your truck, drive down there, and see him in
Craig
the
was just
wild.
here 2 days ago.
Why didn't you go and find him?
I told you about it.
Yeah, tickets were pretty cheap actually, like $9. But I didn't have any
my
need for the home
God.
show or
I would
whatever.
have came with
It's
you.
not
I would
about
have
the
made
home
you
show.
do it.
It's about Craig.
And it's about social media. Post that crap.
It's fine.
And-
I'm gonna meet them this summer.
Okay. In Montauk or Montauk or whatever. Montauk.
No.
Sometimes just keep your mouth closed.
Okay.
Nantucket? Where are they?
Nantucket, Hampton.
Montauk. Thomas. Let's get back to our boy Thomas.
He's gross.
Yeah, night, Tom.
Again, I feel bad that anyone gets ripped apart by social and in life. But Thomas,
Oh no.
He does it to himself.
I know, I just don't. I don't.
This
get
man
it.
is awful.
I don't.
We're
get it.
talking a convicted felon, former politician who somehow decided it was a good idea to say yes to a reality television show while also still running for office.
Then he's at the pool party
Oh man.
and he's like, I got this girl and this girl. Like, ew.
Oh, he's gross.
So gross.
They're 24
Like-
years old. You're, I don't know how old.
Yeah, what was the age difference between him and Catherine? 30 years?
Something like that.
I appreciate how she was like, age doesn't matter to me. I like him.
But did
Well, yeah, they also
she-
probably should have
She's
used
probably in it for the money.
protection. Probably use protection if you're just banging this dude for fun.
I kinda
She might
read
have
that.
wanted a little more than
Yeah,
that.
we all know the outcome if we don't, but
Do we?
Well,
I mean,
Mom.
I don't know how
always
the-
have, but
I don't know how the sex ed is here in the Bible Belt, you know, because you must abstain until marriage.
well, yeah, and then you're supposed to know babies out of wedlock and all that stuff. So he's a very icky. I get the ick.
Yeah.
He's
He's a big
scary
ick.
and trashly as you're watching, like it just keeps going.
Does she
It's
get-
like
Custody of those kids back.
It's still back and forth.
it's
I-
ongoing
he's-
currently, I think.
He's had them because she's just
The
been
drugs and
off the rails here, and she's trying to get her life back, and it falls off track, and then. But he's had majority custody, I believe, these past.
because I
couple
looked
years.
at her social, and she gives him a nice shout out for Father's Day, like to this guy who's. So it was nice, but
Oh yeah, I
the
think you should. You
kumbaya
have
on the
to.
social.
We all know that. He's off in season 5, I believe, and then he's a guest back in season 7
good. I have
And
no-
he also
Yeah,
makes
he
an
randomly pops up.
on Savannah, Southern Charm Savannah, and he's hitting on
That's
these
right.
dang 20-some-year-olds.
Him and
like,
Shep.
I know.
Sheppy.
So gross.
I don't have much to say about him.
Relationship.
I think he's an ick. Didn't
Thomas?
he like Landon for a minute too and like brought her a rose and stuff?
Yes.
This is
And
like
then
the
it
beginning
caused
of the
beef
season.
between those two.
It's
Oh,
gross.
man. It's so awkward.
Like she's sitting there and she's like, "Oh, thanks,
Oh, it's so
Thomas."
awkward. I can't.
Let's take little poodle here for a walk. Like
Yeah.
ew.
Oh my gosh. No, but not for this girl.
No, I mean they would have been perfect for each other, to be honest.
So-
Landon and Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have. I just was thinking about my Bravo binder. There's way too many things.
Mm-hmm.
So, but if you narrow it down to shows, so there's Southern Charm Savannah. What else?
Southern Charm New Orleans.
Yeah.
Nolans, which auntie?
Finished.
She
course
said
she
she
did.
would in last week's episode, and look where we are.
Oh, I loved it too.
Do you like it?
I
Really?
didn't like Savannah that much. I get why you did because it's your age group.
I mean,
And it's
Pat
just
and I
like-
lived there.
I mean, I feel like it's more your vibe though too. You know, like the people are doing their life, and as I did as a 20-year-old.
Yeah.
But the New Orleans is
It's a little older group,
It's older
right?
group and more established in their jobs and different stuff. So I felt more related to that, and I totally understand that. But
Interesting.
and then it's Southern hospitality. No,
Because I think this will be able. It's gonna be easier for me to break it down. Housewives, Southern Charm,
right,
Summer. It's just gonna be easier
Right.
for me.
right.
Don't
So,
you twirl your
anyways,
frickin' straw over
what
there.
else we have on Southern Charm? I mean, you guys are only. I'm finished, so. Or I'm caught up.
Does Paige make her debut in any?
Yes.
Yes, she comes on. I can't remember.
Season 7, 6,
Because we're on
7?
season 9. I think it's only 7,
Yeah.
8, 9.
Do they like her or do they not?
They're not. And she's New York, you know, like, so
Mhm.
they're completely different cultures. That we got the Southern culture and the New York culture, and
She said something in one of the things. She goes, "In New York, we we say our bit and then we leave. You bitches like linger."
yeah, and
It's
she's
like the
like,
bird serve goodbye.
we swear, yeah, and you guys don't. You're all,
Yeah.
and
Mm.
yeah. So I don't know. It's a very interesting. But in the most recent one, she's getting to know some of Craig's friends because he wants her to get to know him, right?
Where are they gonna end up living, those two? Are they gonna get married?
Yes.
I don't think she's going to leave New York, but
I
I don't
neither.
know, I guess.
I think they'll be split forever because she's a
Yeah.
New Yorker.
But they're happy. He's not. But then you put kids in the picture. And,
Well, they talk about it on season 9.
okay,
Yeah.
can't wait.
And then Summer House, actually, they go back to it. Did you guys watch the first Summer House episode?
Yep.
Yeah.
So they went back to that moment. That's in Craig's house. That's
Oh.
from Southern Charm. So they use a lot of the clips from these other shows.
Yeah.
And
Brilliant.
that's from Southern Charm season 9 was when he was like, so do you, and she's like, yeah, I'm in this. When she laughs or whatever, she giggles. She's
Yeah,
why
like,
would I be down
you
here
got to
if I wasn't?"
stop. I'm not going anywhere. Like,
Which I love Paige for that. There's no
I
timeline.
do too.
She's doing her. She's like,
I would
I'm still
agree.
this young. Like, I'm doing me. Like, and I've always been like that, right? And people,
Yep.
I had my friends getting married, having babies, and I was the odd man out.
Yeah.
And I wish I would have handled it more like her back in that time. You know, because you do start to feel like something's wrong with you, and
But
it's not. Like, it's this invisible timeline that we all hear about. You know, you're supposed to graduate high school, graduate college,
Yeah.
get married, get a job, have kids, you know? And I'm like, I love how Paige is doing it.
And it's like, who says? Who makes those rules?
I don't know. Society.
Yeah, it's gross.
So I love that. And when she has stood up to Craig, I'm like, hell yeah, Paige. Like, Craig, stop.
wow.
Just because you've been dating someone for 2 years doesn't mean you need to be engaged. Like, it doesn't.
God.
It doesn't even need,
Yeah.
you don't need to be married.
No.
No.
You know? I don't know. So I really like that about her, but I do see them being long term.
I do too. I think they're good for each other. I think
I do too.
they're, I mean, I love seeing their interactions on social media and stuff. She comments on like everything he posts, just trolling him. And
I love it,
like,
yeah.
he posted something where he was in the gym, like with his no sleeves, and she commented something like, "Is this a thirst trap?
That's what
We'll
yeah.
talk about this when you get home."
So cute.
It's like,
People are all like, Craig's getting hot. No one's ever really thought that to that extent, but he's getting ripped, right?
They all have aged better.
Well, guys always freaking
Like
do.
Sheppy, he's like a little bit cuter with the grays, but
Yeah, Shep's looking a little rough. But
Well,
I
he's
mean,
Jeff's
doing
got
things.
the dad bod, but he's not
Yeah.
a dad.
he's
Would you
doing
guys-
things.
He's got the drunk bod.
if you guys saw Austin, Shep, and Craig anywhere traveling right now, would you want to sit down and have a drink with them?
Yeah.
Would you?
Would I want to sit with them?
Yeah.
Yes.
Would you, Hunter?
I think Austin and Craig I would. I don't like Shep.
Well, you don't get to choose who's there or not.
Well, then I'd
If
say,
it
what's
was
up? Can
those
I get
three-
a picture? And then I would leave.
No way. You would sit. I think you would totally sit. They would be like, let's
Shep
buy you
would
a
be
shot. And you're
besties.
like, yeah. And then, yeah, exactly.
Well, if they're giving me shots, I mean,
I totally
I'm not going to
think
turn down a shot.
you'd be rolling with the homies for sure.
I mean,
Rolling with the
I'd
homies.
be bros with Craig.
No,
Even Austin kind of won me over in Southern Charm, to be honest, compared to his time on Summer House, Winter House.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we all have
Still
our
a
things,
tool,
right? But we all have our things. He lost his sister when she was
Yeah.
9, right? They were taking a picture
Yep.
and she fell off of a
Cliff.
Yeah, it's because you just met Austin, right?
Yep.
You're gonna hear about the story, and it's very sad.
Yeah.
So that doesn't leave you. That affects you the rest of your life.
Would you have a drink with them?
Yes, no doubt.
What about Catherine?
Um,
I would.
yeah, I think she's a very interesting human, and I do feel for her, but it's
Yeah.
also I feel like those people wouldn't trust people either, you know. So and it would be how their demeanor would be. Like if they're gonna act like they're better than me, no.
Yeah.
For me, like like I'd be like, oh my god, like you're blah blah blah, and it would be that first interaction. Like that would be my determination on that one.
Me and her would definitely
Yeah.
bump heads.
I think you guys would get along right away.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
do. What
I
about
think you would.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
100%.
I think you would.
I think you guys would both. Yeah, it would be.
Few people we didn't mention. Jenna. She was on like one season, I think.
Yeah.
She's kind of forgettable. And then
Never
as
heard of
the
her.
seasons go on, we've got Madison, who's a big player on the show now. I don't think Trashley's met Madison.
You'll meet Madison because her and Austin are having a thing, and she looks completely different from when she first started to now. I mean, she's gorge, but
She is. She really is.
but you know, she's also had some stuff done to her too. You know, from the beginning because she looks so different.
Yeah, Naomi
But-
too, though. Nose job.
I think a lot of people do it, and hell, if I had money
Yeah.
and I needed to, maybe I'd do the same.
Something
It's
I
valid.
appreciate Cameron, I think, though. She doesn't.
She's just so.
She's just cute.
She's
I love her as a mom.
just a southern gal right off the bat. Like I
Mhm.
want to be friends with her, Cam.
Mhm.
But who else you got? So we got Madison,
Danny,
Jennifer.
Danny.
Catherine's best
Oh,
friend.
Is she not even on my list? She's not.
She's kind of forgettable
Why
because
is she not on the list? That's weird.
well, and see, she wasn't a main character on the show until much later. She was always there,
But I have friend of too on here, and I did all this from. Oh, she's on recurring cast member. That's how they listed it.
Oh, okay.
Danny Baird.
Is
Yeah.
her hairdresser the blonde one that comes on, or her makeup artist that comes on Reunion 3, I think? Blonde hair, and she ends up pregnant. I didn't know who this person was.
Who?
Catherine's hairdresser.
Oh,
her
the
makeup-
hairdresser.
Is that who it was?
She's not a hairdresser, I don't think.
Oh, I don't know who she was.
But that's Sonia, isn't it?
I have no idea what you guys are talking
I'd have
about.
to look it up.
So, you're bringing me back to a time. of
Sonia
season
had a
one.
baby like the same time as Catherine and was taking sides with Thomas during the one reunion, and Catherine didn't speak to her ever again.
I don't know because she sat right by Catherine.
Yeah, it's
This
not
blonde lady in a yellow dress. I'll never forget it. Anyways.
But you did. You forgot her name.
Oh,
Well, yeah, I forgot her
Uh,
name yet.
Eliza
Never heard of
Limehouse.
her. Oh, there's a Limehouse that has the horse.
Yeah,
Thomas
she was not any
Rose's-
memorable to me. I didn't.
She's like basically Thomas's niece or something. Like
yeah.
they're not like really related, but they're like
No.
she's the young one that has beef with Catherine later on. Leva is in Southern Hospitality.
Lev is like the LVP of Charleston. She's the one who started. She has a group of restaurants. For Southern
Don't
Charleston?
love her.
Or Southern Charm.
Leva's on Southern Charm,
Have I met her?
Which takes place in
but
Charleston.
it takes place in Charleston.
I know. I'm
Oh
sorry.
my god, I gotta map this all out.
So I
No,
think
you
I
haven't
find
met her
it.
yet. Leva doesn't come in until 7.
6.
Looks
7.
like 7 on my
Oh.
list, but
So I'm in season 8,
okay.
if that's the case.
Well, it looks like that on here, but I might, it's back and forth. So
Did you make that yourself?
no, I took it from. I went some research online and then I made it myself. Like I take
So
little
won't
pieces
ask
that I
again.
want. No, I do my research and I print it out.
And everyone else is like really, really new. I mean, John Pringle, I like him.
Sean is not on anymore,
Oh shoot, 1 season wonder or what? 2
Yeah.
seasons?
but good guy, hot, good looking fella. We all know I like an older
He's a
gentleman,
dad.
older gent.
Fucking cougar.
Caleb Ravenel.
Yeah, which is
We'll get-
weird, right? It's not related to Thomas, but
No.
same last name, just spelled differently.
Yeah. There's like a whole backstory as to how he got his last name that you'll learn about
Caleb
later
is
on.
with Catherine in some of the seasons.
Weird.
And I
but-
figure, what?
And then I think that's about all the people that I know at this point. There's like, I don't know Taylor and Green.
Taylor is brought on by Shep because they start dating.
Is that Shep's girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Relationship.
Yes, and then Vanita comes on. She's sweet,
Oh, yes.
adorable, into fashion.
I don't like her.
Well,
Oh.
she's up and down for me. And then we got Rodrigo, and Jarrett, JT, which are the most recent ones. So
And I haven't met them.
no, they're on season 9. You're gonna meet
Yeah.
most of them. But,
First impression?
JT's getting a bad rap. People don't like
Oh,
him.
no.
I mean, he's middle. Like I don't not like him, but I don't love him.
Okay.
Rodrigo, I think he's adorable. Rod was really a stand-up dude, and you'll see. Olivia, I mean, it's a whole thing with Olivia and Taylor. Yeah, when you get to season 9, we might have to recap the ending, but both of you. So
Huh.
yeah,
Cool.
but yeah,
Ashley, what are your thoughts so far?
I love it. I kind of
Good.
wanted to turn it on at work today, but I couldn't do that.
no.
And I can't stand that I get tired, like, 9, 10, 11. And I'm like, well, missed an episode or two. I got to go back and watch.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
So it's
Falling
unfortunate. Like
asleep.
last night felt like I was in it and then woke up at 1 and I'm like, oh,
Bummer.
episode 11.
Aw.
Wow. So
I like it. Well,
I love
anything
it though.
else on that, Auntie?
No, I love New Orleans. Like I said,
New Orleans.
Did you watch that?
I wish it was still going.
Is it done?
Yeah, they only did 2 seasons and it didn't get renewed. And that was like, it's weird to watch back, honestly, because we got Savannah. Savannah was done in 2017 and beginning of 2018. And then
Yep.
New Orleans was 2018, 2019. And it's weird. I mean, that was only, 5
Weird.
to 7 years ago? But it's so different.
Feels forever
It
ago.
just feels so different to watch it. But there's this guy on New Orleans that when he gets wasted, and it's not funny because he's got brain injuries from football and stuff, but like he just takes off running. He goes running.
Oh,
Maybe
I
that's why
was
Wade
running.
runs.
That's all he does. It's
What?
And I laugh. I'm like, is he running?
So maybe, but that's why Wade runs.
Because he has concussions and CTE.
Yeah. He had
Oh,
concussions.
boy.
I don't know.
Wade?
Maybe. I don't know. It's
Coach Wade?
yeah.
He just runs?
Well, after a few bevies.
What's
been a
he
long
doing
time.
over there? Just going for a light jog.
Anyways, so there's that guy. It's the whole thing is interesting though, and it's a bunch of drama. But I would still watch. Tamika and Barry are the ones that I really liked. Tamika reminds me of Tiana from Princess and the Frog. She's got the drawl,
Mm.
and their son's name is Hunter, and they call him Hunter.
Hunter.
Honor.
Big guns.
And it's just...
Why are there hunters on all these shows?
I don't know.
Because you got to be
Makes
on
sense.
one.
Southern. You should be a Southern gent. Well, you are now.
Hunter.
So it was cool. I didn't know if I'd like New Orleans, but I liked it. And I would still watch it.
Oh,
But I don't think it's ever going to come back. So... And then Southern Hospitality's into 2 seasons, like I've said. And you guys need to watch that because I love it.
I'll probably watch that one for sure. I don't know about
Younger.
New Orleans.
Young crowd.
How would you do it?
I would do
Southern
Southern
charm.
Hospitality first. Because the Savannah
So you
and
go
New
one.
Orleans don't have any relevance. You know, you see Shep and Thomas at one point, but it's not really any relevance.
It's literally one episode.
Yeah, it's there's a hurricane that was in Savannah at that time,
Yeah.
and they all go up to Charlotte, actually.
Yeah, that was the year before I went down there
So it's
for school.
I would watch Southern Hospitality first before any of those others.
And that's the restaurant-y business.
Yes,
Entertainment.
yeah, she owns a couple restaurant clubs.
You said it was hard. Not hard, but like just the time being different and watching it. It's hard to watch Southern Charm in
Oh,
the
they're so
beginning
old,
because
right?
of that.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, those were in that school? Like,
I know, it's very weird,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm all caught up. So
Yeah.
it's up
Well.
to you guys.
I'll get there.
Well, shoot.
I did a pretty
Well,
good dent.
shoot.
I mean, ish. Could have been better, but
No, that's good.
you know.
Uh,
I love it.
uh.
I think that's all I had on all my things. Yeah.
Me too.
But yeah, gets weird on Southern Hospitality. Those people get messed up.
Would you compare it to Vanderpump? Better.
I mean, yeah, from the beginning, because it's a younger, obviously in their 20s. I feel like some are maybe in their 30s. But it's like all roads lead to Bravo, because Joe Bradley from Southern Hospitality was dating Danielle from Summer House after BravoCon, you know. I got all the connections.
Recently?
Yeah. And then he
Oh,
was
did
on
they break
Watch
up?
What Happens Live with Luann from Roni. And they were flirting. Supposedly they hooked up.
Oh.
And on the reunion, TJ, great guy on Southern Hospitality, he's probably my favorite. He was like a 99% sure. Like, tell the truth, Joe. You hooked up. And he was kind of with Danielle. She was at Watch What Happens Live with him in the audience. And then supposedly him and Lou. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, like she was there when they said that?
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
no. She was there when they were flirting. It's a very awkward Watch What Happens Live. Joe is just so like fish out of water. He just wants to be famous. Is what I get from him, but
Oh,
whatever.
I've seen this.
Giselle.
yeah. With
Speaking of this,
Jason and who was on there last night?
well, she had a story. It was her and my fave, Tom. Not Scandable. The other one, Shorts. And then
Yeah, she called it. What'd she call it? Winter Potomac Hump or something?
I don't know. I'm like, gosh, is she gonna show up on the Winter House?
Supposedly, this is also word on the street. Jason has had a girlfriend this whole time, so it's like him and Giselle it's a situationship. She calls it, so he can do whatever he wants.
No.
I mean, Jason's hot.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, what is that?
I don't know. We don't have bugs in the winter where we are.
Oh,
We're not where we normally are. The Bellagio's just a little
That-
more fancy.
Oh,
We don't got the bed bugs over here.
It was a mosquito. I could have gotten West Nile.
Well, maybe you needed it.
What? That freaking kills ya.
No, it doesn't.
West Nile?
People have lived from it.
Yeah, but they're sure as hell different after.
You know somebody with it?
Yeah, and he's not okay.
Okay.
I'll tell you that much.
Jesus.
I don't know who
He's
it
not
is.
well.
So Giselle, Jason, I don't know, whatevs. This Bravo's just a messed up ball of fun.
What a bush.
They're all dipping into each other's company ink.
Ugh.
As long as it's not your own. Well, shoot, Auntie.
Yeah.
I believe it is your turn for a BYOS.
BYOS. Well, my segment is kind of done to help you with your Bravo binder. And it's called Who Knows Bravo Better?
Ooh.
Meaning, I did what I do best and I made a spreadsheet
Oh,
of all the shows on Bravo. Minus some of the ones that are like major spin-offs that were on for like a season. Okay, so I went through and I did
the deep cuts.
I did current programming because I mean there's a lot that Bravo does. It is not stuff that we would
relevant,
know.
and I'm not gonna.
Yeah. And then I did past programming. Okay, and I already marked X's where the ones I have seen. So I'm gonna go through and see who has the most X's.
Hold on.
It's gonna be her. She's watched The Housewives. Is it only to completion?
No. If you've seen it, I say you're gonna say yes or no.
I don't think you're ready for this.
Jelly.
Yeah.
Jesus. So who knows Bravo better? Who has seen Project Runway?
Me.
HB.
I don't watch that.
Never.
What does Tim Gunn say?
Make it work.
Make it work.
Make it work.
Make it work.
Oh wow. Top Chef.
I think so.
I've maybe seen an episode,
Yeah.
but not
We're
paying
not
attention.
giving you guys that one then.
Okay.
No,
Real
it was like on
Housewives
TV.
Of Orange County.
Ding. Tamara,
No.
Shannon, Vicky.
$1 Million Listing.
I mean,
LA.
I know them, but
I've never seen that.
nope.
No. Real Housewives of New York.
Ding.
Real Housewives of
I've
Atlanta. If you've
Ding.
seen any episode, let me know.
Oh yeah, I've seen an episode or two of both of those.
Of Atlanta and New York.
I've seen a lot of the latest season of New York.
Yeah, I'll give you
The
New
new
York.
New
I don't
York.
think I'm gonna give you Atlanta.
Who gonna check me, boo?
Yeah, Cherie.
Yeah.
Real Housewives of Jersey.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Watch What Happens Live.
Yeah.
You watch it religiously. I don't.
I do. Real Housewives
I watch what
of
happens.
Beverly Hills.
Nope.
Real Housewives of Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Miami. Vanderpump Rules.
I don't know who's on that.
Well,
Yep.
one episode, but that was way long ago when she was sucking her bottle.
Not
so.
counting that.
No.
Married to Medicine.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Below Deck.
I watched one episode with
Yes.
you, but I don't think that counts.
Below Deck is the original. We got Below Deck Med, we got Below Deck, and we got Below Deck Adventure, and we got Below Deck Down Under.
I watched one with you when
With
I
the
was
original, so Below Deck,
here. I don't know.
who was the captain?
No clue.
Doesn't count then.
So
I need if you know the captain, we don't count it.
I don't know his name. The old guy with the beard.
Captain Lee.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, me
and then the one
too.
with the chick captain.
Yeah,
the
miss.
chick
Sandy, that's
captain.
Below Deck Med.
Okay.
Real Housewives of Potomac.
I mean,
Below Deck Med, so this is with Captain Sandy.
Sandy.
No, yeah?
mm-mm.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of those ones.
I
in
don't know
my...
shit about
Southern
it.
Charm, both of you.
Mhm.
Summer House,
Yep.
both of you.
Yeah.
Below Deck Sailing Yacht. No.
I haven't seen any of that shit.
Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Yep.
Win-
Receipts, timelines.
I know.
Winter House, both.
Yeah.
Real Housewives of Dubai.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Southern,
Rich bitches.
Southern Hospitality, neither.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Summer House Martha's Vineyard, which is coming back March
Mm-mm.
24th.
I have watched that.
Okay. Dancing Queens.
Mm-mm.
Never heard of that one, but it's current programming.
Nope.
Luann and Sonia, Crappy Lake. You didn't watch that?
Yeah, I've seen.
I watched
I've
like
seen
one,
that.
and I didn't.
Oh my
Love
god, I
it.
had to watch the whole thing. Below Deck Down Under.
That was pretty funny. Down under.
That's with Captain
No.
Jason.
Mm-mm.
No. Couch Talk
No,
with
but
Captain
didn't
Lee and
watch.
Kate.
Like Kate from Traders, Kate.
She's actually from Below Deck.
I
but
know. I
also
love
from
her.
Traders.
I love her.
Yeah, so she does
She's
a
great.
couch
Never seen
talk
it.
with Captain Lee and her. Okay. Below Deck Adventure, never, right? Neither of you?
Mm-mm.
Bethany Ever After?
Mm-mm.
Family Karma?
Mm-mm.
Ladies of London?
Yep.
Oh.
Loved that show. You gotta watch that stuff.
Married to Med Houston? Married to Med LA?
No.
$1 Million Listing, Miami, New York, or San Fran?
Mm-mm.
Real Girlfriends of Paris?
What's that?
That's so good.
I gotta write that down.
But it hasn't come back yet, so I've been waiting for season 2 and it hasn't come. Real Housewives of DC. I think there was only 1 or 2 seasons of this one.
Shockingly, no.
Real Housewives of Dallas.
Yup.
Nope.
Shaws of Sunset.
Mm-mm.
Southern Charm, New Orleans.
Nope.
Southern Charm, Savannah.
Mm-mm.
Yep.
Interesting. So this will help you, Ashley, with your little burn book or whatever you're making.
Bravo binder.
Bravo binder.
Oh.
And then, who do you think won?
Me.
Trashly.
Yeah, not by much though.
Yeah, I know. He's seen some ones that are
You've seen
underdogs.
12. She's seen 17.
Wow, I gotta get on it.
I'm very impressed.
How many? You've seen all those?
I have X's in mine, and there's a lot.
Yeah, this
So,
bitch.
2, 3,
Some
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Holy crap, 25?
Nope.
Bitch watches
26,
too much. Bravo.
27.
We're not done.
28, 29, 30.
30.
It's too much.
It's cute.
99. You
Too
guys say I have
much.
an addiction. I don't know what you're talking about.
Obviously, you have an addiction. Too much.
Anyway, so Ashley, Trashly knows it better.
Well, ish, but.
Okay, well, it's time to spin the wheel.
I don't like
of
the wheel.
Death. Well, what do you
Spinning the
mean?
wheel.
Just what I said, I mean.
Oh,
What's she nervous about?
I'm not nervous about
He's
shit.
telling me I don't like the wheel, you know? You've heard him.
Yeah, I know.
You said it.
I don't.
You
gets
said you didn't
nervous.
like the wheel. Okay, here we go. And spin. Who's it gonna be? Who is it? It's Trashly.
Trashly?
Doesn't surprise me.
Did you win?
It's like we're going in order.
Yeah, I think he's planned it that way, that we're going in order.
It is
I
kinda going in
can't
order.
control the wheel.
He can control it, but.
That's just fate.
Whatever.
Trashly.
Okay, well.
That was fun.
I gotta get back to my Southern Charm watching, so I'm out.
Shoot.
Night. What else do we have to say?
If you guys like this episode, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave your comments down below.
Please
Telling
comment.
us
We love the
who
comment.
your favorite on Southern Charm is.
I thought you were gonna say who the favorite
Shit.
out of us is. Ha!
Wow, that's me.
The not. Anyways.
Well, we all know it's not me.
Oh, Eeyore over there.
Wah, wah.
Oh my God.
You see that cloud over her?
Eeyore over here.
Oh, bother.
Don't mind me. Anywho, well, shoot. This has been another episode of Malibu Nights with your hosts, HB and Trashly. Oh.
And me. Auntie. We say,
Yeah.
Woo, woo,
Yeah.
woo. Oh yeah, chug up buttercup.
I'm like,
And as always, night
Night,
night.
night.
Go to bed with Johnny.
Dak Buster.
Malibu Nights. Will.
You talk dirty to me.
Different unique takes on movies and TV shows.
A word, because every episode is a drinking game built in.
Always.
Is this the it puts the lotion on?
Also in the news, we've got
It's not a beauty bear. That is someone's burger.
the Red Bull enhances the drunkenness.
Huh?